In this week's video, we head north to Whistler to photograph Alexander Falls, and then make a stop at our favorite watering hole in Squamish for some pulled pork. And at the end, try for a sunset shot at White Cliff Park in West Vancouver. So follow along and see if we end up with our shots.
That sounds like you for Daddy.
Mosquitoes are out already. Bloody mosquitoes. Ugh. Mosquito season. Hello everybody, happy Sunday. We're headed on an adventure up the Sea to Sky Highway to Alexander Falls, and then we're going to make a quick stop at Porto Cove to try to get a sunset shot. So let's hit the road. So we're here. Was nice the entire way here. Now look at this. So just gonna wait for the rain to pass. Then we might walk up. Still waiting. Okay, so we decided it stopped raining enough that we're gonna go. Sun kind of came out. Dog's over there. So I've never been to this falls before, Alexander Falls. This is the wreck site that we're walking from, only because the parking lot that's up above is closed. This looks like it's a parking lot for the Olympic Village and that's up there. And you have to go up to that spot and then hike down to the falls. So we're just gonna go in to the wreck site and up the creek to the falls. It looks like you can go in either way. The trail kind of loops around, so we'll find out once we get in here. Still a lot of snow, as you can see behind me. It's May 7th today, and we still have that much snow. It's pretty crazy. And this is just Whistler. We're not even up the hill in Whistler. So I'm glad I was wearing my flip-flops earlier, but I changed to my hiking shoes. But it's pretty muddy. Hopefully we can get into the falls from here. Otherwise this is a waste of time. I'm sure there's a path in there, but there's so much snow on the ground. It might be a snow walk. I don't know yet. I see some fences and stuff over here, so let's make our way in and see if we can find it. Honestly, I think we might have already found it. Sure sounds like it. So I'm just gonna go around this giant puddle. Wow, it's a pretty big falls. There's two observation decks here, an upper and a lower. This is the upper of the two. Oh, it's beautiful. We'll go down to the lower one. There are some signs that say danger steep cliffs, which, you know me, I do love my steep cliffs. Just gonna go down here and just see if this bottom lookout gives you a better view of the falls or not. Probably about the same. It's about the same. Nice. I'm gonna make my way around here and find a composition I like. So, as you can tell by now, my wireless mic wasn't working. The cable ended up not working. So I set up my tripod just left of the observation deck and framed up a shot. I was trying to use my watch to start and stop recording, but obviously with the cable not working, it didn't record any audio. But anyway, if the shot turns out half decent, and I think it did, and here's the shot. So I'll show you the back of the camera here. So I got it at f7.1, now it's 1/50th of a second. Just because the sun went behind the clouds. It was, when I took the shot, it was about 1/120th of a second. Yeah, that's the back of the camera, and that's the falls. I'm gonna go back up to that observation deck and see if I can get a shot from up there too. Okay, so I'm gonna throw the drone up for a while. It's getting busier and busier here, but I'm gonna chuck the drone up for a while and see if I can get some drone footage. So, there it is. Okay, so I came back up here to this viewing platform, but the view is basically the same. I don't really think there's too much need to get another photograph from up here. So hopefully those one of those ones that you saw turned out, which I'm sure they did. I took 10 or 15, so I'm sure one of them will show up half decent. If they did, you saw one. We're gonna make our way back now towards Squamish, I think. We might stop at Brandywine, I'm not sure. And then we're gonna head to Porto Cove after dinner to do a sunset shot. So yeah, we'll probably start heading back that way. Jeez, forgot my safety eyewear. I decided to throw my 100 to 400 on, just, I don't know, why not? And found kind of a cool composition that I just zoomed real tight on the falls. I'll show you in the back of the camera. So I'll show you the back of the camera. What I did, I zoomed into, I can't tell what it is, I've got it pretty high up here, but I focused on the kind of keeping the upper cascade in the top half, lower cascade in the bottom half, and then filling the center of the frame with the kind of those little plunge pools and the little cascades off to the side. Got it at about a half a second. Actually, it's at 0.8 now because the sun went away. Just enough to smooth the sides of the waterfall, but it keeps the middle of the waterfall with enough detail that it doesn't look too silky. So it turns out anywhere half decent. Here it is. Alright, well I think we got what we needed here. Hopefully that kind of intimate shot turned out half decent. It looked kind of cool in the camera. But anyway, we're going to make our way and head back towards Squamish. So let's get back in the car. That's it from Alexander Falls. Mosquitoes are out already. Bloody mosquitoes. Ugh. Mosquito season. I don't know what I hate worse, freezing cold or mosquitoes. It's a pretty close tie, I think. I hate being cold, but I hate being itchy. What about you? Okay, headed back to the car, back towards Squamish. Let's go. We're out of here not a minute too soon. Clouds are coming. And parking lot's full. Well, I mean full, there's 4 cars, but we're out. That's your favorite meal?
Yeah, it's very good. I like one more.
You finished your plate.
And fries.
What do you have to say for yourself? What did you say about the fries?
It's very good. It's almost done. I'm gonna have another.
Wasn't like that before?
It wasn't like that before.
Babe, the fries. What about the beer? It's good.
Oh yeah, the beer is good.
It's not like that before.
It's not like that before. That sounds like you for Daddy.
Okay, I decided to stop and see if I could get a shot of the sea lions. They are right there. And that. I'm zoomed into 400 millimeters. And I use the crop mode as well. Turns out any good. Here's the shot. Okay, consensus is head towards home. Maybe we'll try stopping at Horseshoe Bay. Maybe. Okay, so we made it to White Cliff Park. It's now 7:30. 1 hour roughly until sundown, so I think we're gonna wait it out here. We're another half an hour closer to home too, so yeah, we'll just wander around here. I'm gonna wait for about another 15 minutes maybe, then I'll go grab the camera and go down to the beach. There's kind of a cool island that's out there, and I think I'm gonna wait kind of for the sun to go behind the main mountains in the back, and it should light up that little island. So wait a few minutes, kill some time, walk off some of the pulled pork, and then we'll grab the camera and go down to the beach. Okay, crowds are thinning out a little bit here. Grabbed my camera. I'm gonna go make my way down to the beach, I think, and maybe try to find a log or something to put in the foreground and get that island in the back just as the sun's going down. So let's make our way down there. That's the island that I'm talking about. So I'm just gonna get down on the beach and find something a little bit more interesting to put in the foreground. Okay, I think that's it from White Cliff Park. The sun, you can see it goes down in about 10 minutes. And there's not really much in the way of clouds to light up, so I don't think it's going to be too much of a sunset, which is exactly what they called for. So, there's people still everywhere. But, nice spot. Worth a revisit at some point, so make our way back to the car, find the girlfriend. It is Sunday night. I have to work in the morning. So, if any of the photos turned out any good and if the video turned out okay, give it a like and subscribe. Tell your friends about the video. Leave a comment. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye. I was wandering around and I found this one little spot just as I was heading back to the car. I got these nice flowers. The sun going down over the mountains in the back. I was able to get a sun star. So if it turned out half decent, here's that shot now. Okay, officially headed home now. It's 8:21 and it's an hour drive from here, so. And 4:30 comes pretty early on Monday morning. So hopefully it turned out good. Hopefully that last shot of the tree or bush with the flowers on it and the sunstar looked half decent. Seemed like it did. So anyway, take care everybody, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.
That sounds like you for daddy.